So your golden child sibling is very arrogant. They are very arrogant. They don't have that spirit of humility. Your golden child sibling has been placed on this pedestal their whole life to where they feel like they are above the law. They feel like they are above others because of the pedestal that your narcissistic parents have placed them on. And they've also felt like they are superior to you, the scapegoat sibling that I'm talking to right now. You are the scapegoat, and your golden child sibling basically feels like they are superior to you and that you are inferior to them. They have always felt like you were beneath them. They always felt like they were above you in a way, that they were better than you in a way. And because they felt like they were so much better than you, and they have so much arrogance in their spirit and their personality, that's why they've treated you in such a way. That's why they've mistreated you so much. That is why they have bullied you. That is why they have abused you. They abused you because the rest of your family was abusing you, and basically they felt like it was okay for them, and because they could do no wrong, they had a kick out of abusing you. But they also bullied you. Like, they bullied you like how, bullies in school pick on, the nerd or something like that, or the neurodivergent kid. That's how they've picked on you. They've been one of your biggest bullies. Like, your golden child sibling has been one of your biggest bullies in your life. This golden child sibling has this tendency to kind of like, dismiss you, disregard you, invalidate you, ostracize you, exclude you. They've had this tendency to kind of like play you to the left and brush you aside and act like you're not that important, act like you're not that valuable, act like you're not worthy, no scratch confirmation, act like they're not worthy of even you talking to them. Like, they kind of have this arrogance where it's like, I don't talk to them, I don't talk to her, I don't talk to him. Why would I talk to him? Why would I talk to her? Why would I talk to them? I'm too good for that. It's kind of like, I just had this off of That's So Raven, Alana. Baxter, you're breathing my air. Alana doesn't like her air breathed. That's kind of the energy that they had. Like, black sheep, you're breathing my air. I don't like you breathing my air. I'm just so good. I'm just too good for this. Like, their arrogance will be their demise. Because they're so fucking arrogant to a point where they feel like, oh, come on. It's like they're so fucking arrogant to a point where they feel like they shit don't stink. They're so fucking arrogant to a point where they just feel like everything that they do and say is right. Even when they're talking reckless to people, even when they're doing shitty things to people, they always feel justified in how they are. But the thing is, now, a lot of us black sheep, when we unleash a lot of our anger, it's directed towards our abusers. And we're finally standing up and being like, bro, you had no right treating me that way. You have no right abusing me. So your anger is righteous anger. But them, they are the type of people where they harm the innocent. Like, you could just be sitting there minding your own business, not even bothering them, not even talking to them. You just are in your own little world. And here they come messing with you. Here they coming over here fucking with you. Oh, come on, spirit. It's like this golden child sibling, they didn't want to fuck with you and be cool with you, but they have no problem fucking with you, messing with you. You get what I'm saying? Let me just say this so y'all can hear. Then I'm talking to the old heads later. Your golden child sibling don't want to fuck with you, but they ain't got no problems fucking with you. Your golden child sibling ain't got no problem. Like, they ain't got no problem messing with you, picking on you, bullying you, trying to dismiss you and make you feel bad, make you feel less than. But they also don't want to spend time with you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to hang with you. They don't want to treat you with respect. They don't want to be they don't want to be a sibling to you. And it's like at a point where You are at this, you've gotten to a point where you are fed the fuck up with them. You are at a point where you're like, enough is enough. Because even when you're being kind and, you know, caring to them, they still turn around and shit on you right afterwards. So now you're just like, enough is enough. Fuck it. Fuck you at this point. You are at this point where you're saying fuck you to your golden child sibling, because your whole entire life they have been pretty much saying to you, like, they haven't said it to you, but their energy towards you is fuck you. So now it's kind of like, well, fuck you too. Because even though their energy has always been like fuck you to you, you've kind of forgiven, you've let go, and you've moved past it. You've, you know, because you love them. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, sometimes love can be blind. Don't love a person so much that you blind to their abuse. And for a while, you was blind to their abuse because you loved him so much. But the thing is, you are at a point now where you're no longer about to put up with this bullshit from your sibling just for the sake of having a sibling relationship, because y'all don't even feel like y'all really have a relationship. You have sat there and watched them be closer to other family members, relatives, other siblings if you have more than one, like cousins. You've watched them treat their own friends better than they treated you. And this sibling is the type of person where they would like pick on you and bully you in front of their friends, and then their other friends thought it was okay to bully you too. And let me tell you, if your sibling was a good sibling, a good person, then they would be like, no, you can't. I can pick on my sibling, but you can't. But no, they weren't that type of person. They didn't really stick up for you. They didn't really defend you, because they were taught, because of the triangulation and your parents pitting y'all against each other, they thought it was okay to blame you for everything because you're the problem. They thought it was okay to just play you to the left and act like you wasn't that important and just dismiss you because it was okay to do that in the house. But then now that they're doing this, and oh shit, here come my train.
You gotta talk to some motherfuckers and all that shit. How you doing?
We both on our headphones. So my train coming anyway. So it's all to use yourself.
Right.
Electric main line train number 143 to University Park is now arriving. Please step behind the yellow line. Electric main line train number 143 to University Park is now arriving. Please step behind the yellow line.
So because this sibling wasn't defending you and sticking up for you in the house, of course they weren't going to do that outside of the house. And because it was okay for them to do that then, they thought it was okay. And another thing about it is, like, even if you are like the awkward sibling or the neurodivergent or whatever the case is, or you aren't the most attractive, if you have a sibling that fucks with you and loves you, then other people are going to see the value in you too. Because the way that society works is when they see that siblings fuck with each other and love each other, regardless of if they're, you know, awkward or neurodivergent, or even if they are the most attractive, if they see that their siblings fuck with them and value them, then the outside world is going to treat them in the same way. So if you have a sibling that did not fuck with you, did not see the value in you, and just treated you like shit, then it gave ammunition for other people out, like outsiders, friends, peers, classmates, to do the exact same. And I will say this, baby, that you deserve so much better. You deserve so much better than what they have given you. So much better than what you have endured by them. And it's going to come to a point in time where, like, you're going to, if you haven't already, you're going to go no contact with this sibling. You're going to kind of create distance. You're going to go on living your life. You're not going to talk to them as much. You're going to, you know, move on with your life. And your sibling is going to, like, basically karma's going to start to hit them. And a lot of other people are going to start, like, distancing themselves from them, and they're pretty much going to feel kind of alone. And then that's when they're going to think of you. They're going to miss you. They're going to want to talk to you because you understand them better than anybody else. But by then it's going to kind of be too late, because you're kind of going to be good on them. You're going to be so much at peace in your life that you don't even want them around. And that's their demise, is them losing out on the realest motherfucker that they had on their team. Ashe.